in Sun Valley. This is Marie's Kitchen and welcome. Today I have a special guest. Some of you know about her. Her name is Naomi and she's a chef, not a cook like me, a chef at the Sun Valley Culinary Institute. Naomi, welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, oh, my pleasure. And then you're going to explain what we're going to do today. Very easy recipe.
Yep.
My viewers love that. Very easy. Go ahead, explain what's up with the recipe.
So today we are going to make an Asian salmon cake. It is very simple to put together. It's a crowd pleaser. So I've made it several times and it's got a lot of fun ingredients that you probably have in your refrigerator right now. So we're gonna put it together, we're gonna cook it and eat it, and it's gonna be delicious.
All right, I'm your sous chef today. Just
Beautiful.
Let me know, what are we doing first?
Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna prep all of our vegetables.
Okay.
We're gonna peel a carrot.
Okay.
We're going to cut up some scallions, mince garlic, peel and grate some ginger.
Okay, can do that if you want.
Perfect.
All
I
right.
love it. And then we'll cut up our salmon. We'll put all our ingredients together. We've got just a little bit of sesame oil and salt and pepper. So again, very simple.
And your recipe is called Asian
salmon cakes.
Asian salmon cake. And then we'll talk about salmon later because Naomi is from Alaska.
Yep.
So a lot of story behind fish in Alaska.
Yeah, we're very lucky.
Go ahead, Naomi.
All right.
First step.
So the first step is we're gonna lay down.
Oh, this way. Wait, look at that. Yoo-hoo. I know, I like press and seal when it works, but oh well. There it goes. Here goes Naomi.
I just have the regular plastic wrap in the
Yeah,
kitchen.
I know,
So
but I discover press and seal soap.
I'm gonna have to try that at home.
Yeah, I think you should.
So I always lay down a little bit of plastic wrap because it keeps my board clean and it makes life a little bit easier for me.
And then you don't have to clean it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Agree. Wow, that peeler! I thought I had a good peeler.
It's a good one.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, for
it's
sure.
A great one.
So we'll just
and you can trail that on the side.
And then we're gonna use this. We're gonna do a box grater on this.
Okay.
And this actually provides a lot of sweetness to the cakes with salmon. So it's a fun
So you want me to do that? Can I cut the end?
Sure.
Yep.
You bet.
There you go. So I'm doing that.
Nice. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And then we're gonna peel off or just cut off these little tiny
Which
ends.
one do you want me to use?
The big one, please.
All right, the big one it is.
Yeah. So we'll peel off a little bit of the ends, the hairy ends of the scallion.
Okay.
And then we'll just put this to the side.
Oh, you can throw that. Yeah, that's the trash there.
Okay. And you just want to make sure anything on the scallions that doesn't look attractive, you'd want to put in your mouth, is on here.
And Naomi, do you want the whole carrots here?
I do, please.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, you got
So
it.
it's about 4 ounces of carrot to 1 pound of salmon.
All right.
And then sometimes the tops of the scallions get a little wilty, so I just usually pop those off as well.
Okay, sounds great.
Okay. So now we want to do a nice thin slice on this.
Okay.
So
How many scallion are you working? Look at her technique.
it's going to be about
She's
a
a
quarter
chef.
cup.
I'm a cook. Remember that. Look at her technique.
Takes a little bit of practice. But
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot.
Yeah, a
You're
lot
nice.
of practice.
Yeah, a lot.
I definitely have had my fair share of cuts,
I bet.
but as long as you're paying attention. So we're looking for about a quarter cup. You can do a little more, a little less.
Yeah, if you like, I always say that to the viewer. I mean, if you like parsley, put parsley. If you like scallion, just put extra scallion. If the recipe say half a cup, you like it, just put 3/4 of a cup.
Absolutely. Whatever makes you happy.
That's right. That's what cooking is all about. I agree.
Yeah.
I love cooking, as you know.
Yeah. And the nice thing about scallions is usually they don't make you cry like regular onions.
No, that's true too.
I spend a lot of time in tears in the kitchen. Not because I'm sad, just from cutting onions.
We're getting there.
That looks pretty good.
Yeah,
You're doing
that's
well?
really. Yeah, I do. Thanks.
So I'm going to go ahead and put our
The scallion in
scallions
the
into
bowl. Yep.
This is where we're going to mix all of our ingredients together. There we go.
Okay, chef. I'm hurrying.
You're doing fine.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
doing fine.
I'm getting there.
Okay. And then the other thing I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you grate garlic. Grate a little bit of ginger. So
show our viewer, because that is a trick I learned a long time ago. The easiest way to peel ginger, that's with a spoon.
A spoon.
Yep.
Who knew? So you just take the spoon, and the nice thing about this is that, you know, ginger has so many different like nodules,
right,
that you can get around those and you don't have to waste a bunch of your product. And if you try and peel your ginger with an actual peeler, sometimes you cut yourself. So the spoon is a far less dangerous
tool. Oh my
to
gosh, it is
utilize.
indeed.
So you could slice this up with your knife if you wanted to, but we want to keep Marie busy.
Yes.
So
keep me busy. Keep me busy.
She's going to go ahead and grate this, and that's going to be...
Can I mix with the carrots?
Absolutely. Yep.
There you go.
Yep.
That goes over there. Oh no, I need it back. Sorry. My mistake.
We're good.
All right. And do you want it the same?
Yeah, I think that'd be okay. Just watch your fingers.
Yes.
You know that.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I'm just going to cut off a little bit of the end of the garlic. And we'll put this to the side. And then I want to go ahead and crush the garlic. So I'm going to just use the flat of my knife with the blade pressed away from me. Oh, yep. And then...
You know why? Because we are in front of a camera. Of course it will do that.
This happens all the time.
It does.
So we crush that because it helps to release the natural oils of the garlic and makes it a little bit more fragrant. If you didn't want to, you could just crush it, or you could just slice it up, and that would be fine too. So
it's again all about taste.
Yeah.
What you feel.
Yep.
And what
so
you
we're looking
like.
for about a tablespoon of garlic, but again, more or less, just like Marie was mentioning. Do whatever.
And then, Chef, can I leave this because this is the end?
Absolutely.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah, so if you've got a food processor at home, chopping garlic goes a lot faster in that.
Yeah, you know what? There's something to say about chopping.
That's
it relaxes me. I love chopping.
I do
know
too,
some people
actually.
doesn't, but I do.
I spend a lot of time with a knife in my hand every day.
I like chopping. Look at this. Nice color.
It looks beautiful. So we can mix all that together.
Okay, you got it. Oh, very nice color now.
Yeah, and there's a lot of really nice aromatics in this.
Oh, it smells so good. Smells good. Do you want me to mix?
Yes, please. Okay, and then let's go
Oh,
ahead.
that looks already so nice.
And we'll add our garlic.
Okay.
Let me come in here.
All right, Chef. There.
And garlic gets a little sticky.
Yeah.
So,
So good for you, though.
yeah. I'm just going to quickly rinse off my knife.
Yep, you do it. And of course, I think this is one of your class that you teach
Yeah.
at the Sun Valley Culinary Institute.
Yeah, we are doing a...
You have a lot of class.
Yeah, a lot of classes. We do, well, we've done all sorts of Asian classes. We did a whole series where we did Filipino and Thai, Chinese. It was a lot of fun, but then I've also done Italian. We just did Fat Tuesday yesterday. That was really fun. I made my very first king cake. It turned out pretty nice. It was a lot of fun. And then one of our guests found the baby, so that was exciting at the end of the day.
So Naomi, this recipe, I think you did it at the Culinary Institute in Sun Valley, located there.
Yeah, it was a class that I taught in September. It was the treasures of the Bering Sea. So being from Alaska, we have a tremendous amount of seafood. In fact,
I bet.
in Alaska, Alaska provides over half of the seafood that is sold in all of the United States. So
I'm
it's pretty
sure.
amazing.
It is.
And we also have built into our constitution that seafood and the fish fished from Alaska is sustainable for generations to come. So it's a really unique model. So we're just cutting up the fish into smaller pieces. It doesn't have to be finely minced or ground. And this is kind of nice to have your pieces a little bit bigger because then, you know, it's able to identify the fish while you're eating the cake itself.
Okay, Naomi, you know, I make patties, actually, not Asian style, more like Benjamin's mom's recipe.
Yeah.
And I cook my salmons. This is great for me to learn this doing with raw fish.
Oh, good.
So yeah, I'm
yeah.
definitely gonna try that. So chef, this is yours now.
So we're gonna add about a tablespoon of sesame oil.
Okay.
And there was just enough left in my bottle here, so it worked out beautifully. So I did add a little bit of salt, kosher salt, a little ground pepper, and the sesame oil again. And then we're gonna go ahead and drop in a couple of eggs. I'm gonna start with 2
Yes.
as the binder. And I always break my eggs into a bowl before I drop it into my product, so that just in case any shells, it doesn't end up in the food. I have better control of that way. So we're gonna sprinkle this up a little wee bit, like so. And, all right. Then, I'm so sorry. Pardon me. And then if you want to continue to mix that, I'm going to drop in a little bit of panko, which is a Japanese breadcrumb. You can find it at every grocery store, and it's a real blessing to have. And what this does too is we don't want to put too much in there, but it helps to provide stability to the cakes.
Yeah, when you do the patties.
Yeah.
Yep.
And just, it's going to absorb. You won't be able to taste it. I really don't want these to be dense with breading, but I want them to still be nice and moist and delicious. But it is very helpful.
It helps.
We drop in just about 1/4 of a cup, maybe a little less.
Hey, what makes an easy recipe? If it's easier, why not?
Yep,
you know,
do it.
Do
Yep,
it
absolutely.
exactly.
And then usually the way I will try and figure out if these are seasoned appropriately is I'll take a small amount, I'll go ahead and cook it off, I'll taste it, and then I'll add more salt if I need to. And the salt's really important in this recipe because it helps to bring out all the beautiful flavors of the ginger and the scallions and the rest of it. So
And the garlic.
Yeah, absolutely. And having made this several times, I'm going to go ahead and add just a little bit more salt. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm
That's
with you
gonna
on
be
that,
okay.
but I don't want to say anything. You're the chef, you go for it.
No, there's a lot of value to people who just love to cook. I think that's
Oh
wonderful.
my gosh, I love it.
So this smells fantastic. And then from here, the fun part kind of starts. We're just going to take a portion scoop, which I like because I like everything to cook at the same rate and also look very nice.
Yep, the presentation. And then I have a plate here.
Perfect.
You know what? Let's switch.
Let's trade.
Yes.
Okay.
And so you want me to just cover
gently
enough
coat. Yep.
because you don't want me to. And is that enough, you think?
Yeah, for sure. So usually, let me show you really quickly.
Yes.
Usually what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and take.
Okay.
And then,
in your hands and then just make sure.
And then I like these to be really nice and neat.
That's the difference
And
between a cook and a chef.
I just think they present very pretty.
I am 100% with you, Chef Naomi.
They don't have to be perfect.
Oh my gosh, they are perfect as far as I'm concerned. They're beautiful.
I think that looks really nice.
Oh, they are.
And something you can do, like if you're using fresh fish also, you make this batter, you can freeze it and just put it into a Ziploc bag, put it in your freezer, and then pull it out. Or if you wanted to pre-make these patties and you have like guests coming over your family or when we can celebrate together again, you could pre-make them and actually pre-sear them and pop them in the cooler and then just pop them in the oven to reheat when people come.
I do like that. The fact that you can prepare, put in the freezer, and then you have surprise guests.
Yep.
Okay, chef, what do you think? Look, this is chef, this is cook.
Just tighten up the edges a little.
Thank you, chef.
You're fine. You're fine. If you're having a party, you figure 2 pieces per person would work out really well. Or you do like a 6, or if they're really hungry, an 8-ounce patty. You put it on a burger, it'd be really good.
So, and right now you've been busy with, how many are we gonna do? 2, 4, 6, we have 8. I think we can stop there because we are gonna cook. And so now it's cooking time. We're gonna be right back with some cooking tips. See you in a bit. Okay, Naomi, now we are cooking. Literally, we're cooking. And what's next in the recipe? The next step.
The next step, we've made our cakes, and what you'll notice is that they are beginning to get, the panko picks up a little bit of that moisture.
The moisture, yeah.
So they're a little bit firmer than they were before, which is lovely, and it only took just a few minutes. And you can refrigerate them again and then pull them out and do this when you're ready. And I'm gonna put about a 1/4 inch of oil into the pan, and you want to use a pan that's going to accommodate the amount of cakes that you have. You don't want to overcrowd the pan because then they won't cook appropriately. So we don't have to put a ton of oil in there, and then just remember that, you know, like getting into the bathtub, you put something into it, that oil's going to rise up a little bit around it. So we want to make sure that the oil is nice and hot before we put our cakes in, and you can, so I've got it on a high heat to start, and then we will adjust our heat to about a medium high because I want the outside to be nice and golden.
And inside moist.
Absolutely. So it doesn't burn too quickly. My father was born in Kendrick, Idaho, and his dad was a logger up there, and so I've spent some time up north. But yeah, Idaho has a very special place in my heart.
Yeah, a lot of history too.
Yeah. Absolutely. Okay, so we're starting to get a little sizzle. And that's really what you want to hear.
The noise.
So we're gonna, and so you're seeing action, you're hearing action, which is really important. And we're gonna drop these in here. And then the thing to remember as well is when you're putting product that's cold into a hot pan, it's gonna drop the temperature of that oil. And you wanna manage it very quickly because it's gonna come right back up. And what we don't wanna do is scorch the outside of the cakes. So we're just gonna put these in here.
See, she cannot help it. She has to
habit.
do it. I know, and you are not offending me at all. On the contrary, I found it very cute.
It's a habit. I do it even with my own. It wasn't that.
So let's talk a little bit, Naomi, about the program you have at the Sun Valley Culinary Institute, because I know you have class. I know because of the pandemic it had to be postponed. I think you're going to start a school program to form some, former we say in French, but to create new chef in the valley too. So can you explain a little bit about that program?
Absolutely. We have a 1-year apprenticeship program, and it's going to start in September. We're taking applicants right now. And
so it's open for application.
Absolutely. So the idea is that we bring students in, and for 2 months we train them professionally, and then for 4 months they go out into industry when it's peak season and employers need employees.
We do need that here for sure. And you are collaborating with some business in the valley?
Yep. With the resort, CKs, the raspberries. There's several different owners that have wanted to reach out. The Mason family.
I love them.
Really what we've been trying to focus on is doing outreach in Blaine County. So we're going to have an open house and invite students. We're going to launch a culinary cooking competition.
Nice.
And give away scholarships and just really pound the pavement. And I love this idea of this apprenticeship program because, you know, not everyone has to go to a traditional college to find a good job, and having this training and this skill set is really going to help people move up within industry very quickly, I believe. So everything's really nice and golden, and again, these will take about 2.5 minutes per side because they're not very thick. And again, we want to keep that inside very moist and delicious and good. So we're just looking for that nice caramelization. And that's going to provide nice texture as well as flavor. And so it's coming along very nicely.
I think so too. And they're very firm. I like it. I like the presentation. You start at the kind of a very weird time.
Oh, for sure.
You know, but it looks like it's taking off, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what I feel. I listen to my friends and they're having fun. I know they are having a lot of fun. And one of these days I will probably go for a cooking class.
Oh, you should.
It will be fun.
And we keep everybody socially distanced and everyone wears their mask unless they're physical. So I'm going to say that these are done. So I'm going to shut down the heat.
Shut down. We're going to transfer the patties to the plate with some paper towel.
Just to kind of soak up
the extra
any residual oil.
And guess what, Chef? After that, you know what we're gonna do?
It's time to taste.
Yes.
Great.
One of my favorite parts.
Mine too. All right.
All right, so now we are gonna go back to the island and plate that and taste it.
Excellent.
Okay, Naomi, now it's my favorite part. We are gonna taste those little guys here, and I have a plate for you.
Thank you.
So I don't mind to share.
Okay.
I have a plate for me. So I'll start with one, but before, what are we gonna do?
So we are gonna try these with a little bit of this Thai sweet chili sauce. So it's a little spicy, a little sweet. It's
Yum.
very delicious. You can make it by yourself at home, but it also comes in a bottle very conveniently from the store. And this goes very, very well
With those
these
specific
cakes.
patties.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so try it out. See what you think.
I am waiting for you to give it to me.
Sorry. There you go.
Look at that. That's
Have it?
Chef. Oh, no, you have to taste with
Okay.
me. No, I don't eat alone. So let's push that. This is your.
Thank you.
I'm gonna just, and usually you put on top or on the side, it
I
depends.
usually just put it on
Yeah,
the side,
just
and you
in
can dip a little
case.
bit in there. And
Can I do
see.
yours
Yes,
too?
please. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
There it
that'd be
goes. So now, here it is. Let's do
Ready?
this. Yes. Oh my gosh, look at that. See, I can hear. You probably cannot hear this, but I heard the crisp of the
Yeah.
outside and so moist inside.
Yep.
That is perfection. Yeah, she's a chef, I'm a cook.
Yummy.
It is yummy. It really is.
That's
And-
good.
And everything inside, it's balanced.
Yeah.
I mean, the garlic, the scallion,
That's
the
perfect.
ginger, it's perfectly balanced. It's really, really good.
I
Okay,
think we got enough salt.
okay, we have a winner. The salt is perfect. I think you were right on when you put it. So, sorry, before I talk, I have to taste one more time. So good.
That's delicious.
It is really, really good. So, Naomi, I wanted to thank you so much for taking the time. I know you're very busy right now because it's class week. And I'm going to make those very, very quickly, maybe tomorrow.
Nice.
And we are going to put information regarding the Sun Valley Culinary Institute with their website so they can go in. And, you know, we were talking off camera about bachelorette party. Those could be really cool, right?
Yeah, really fun.
And Chef Naomi was telling me that she can do anything for you guys. So go out there, go on their website, check it out, sign up for class, sign up for private, sign up for anything. If you know some people, young, old, middle-aged, any age, for a cooking school, that will be great.
Yep.
And you can directly call the Culinary Institute as well to get more information. In the meantime, love for me, it's cooking. I will see you very soon in my kitchen. Until then, au revoir.
Au revoir.
Au revoir, Naomi.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. See you soon.